y'all, it's Allison here, and it is day 5 of my Daniel fast for weight loss. And guess what? I've already lost 4 pounds. That's right. This morning I weighed myself and I was down another 2 pounds, and I'm so happy about that because when I did the Daniel fast the other way, I lost a total of 7 pounds. And that was where I could eat fruit and whole grains, whereas the Daniel fast for weight loss, you cannot eat fruit or whole grains. And I'm losing fast at a pace that I guess I'm impatient at a pace that it's fun. So I'm down a total, this is day 5, and I'm down a total of 4 pounds. So that's almost 1 pound a day. It's not quite, but it almost is. So today I didn't eat that much. I just didn't. I read a book, and it's Saturday here, and because we're still in the COVID, there's not really any place that I can go as far as restaurants or anything like that. So my husband and I just sort of lounged around the house, had a nice lazy day, which I like. And for my breakfast, I had a cappuccino, and it was just coffee, or actually it was espresso made with my pecan milk that I made myself. And if you saw my previous video, I give the recipe, but I can go ahead and give it again now. It's just, I use pecans and filtered water, that's it. And with pecans, you don't have to soak them. If you use almonds, you can use raw almonds as well. You just have to soak them for at least 6 hours. With raw pecans, you don't. So I use 2 cups of raw pecans, another 2 cups, 2 to 2.5 cups of water, and I blend it up fine in the Vitamix, and then I strain it through a cheesecloth. And to be perfectly honest with you, you really don't have to strain pecan milk if you don't want. I did it without straining it, and it turned out just fine. I just added a little bit more water because for me it was a little too thick. So you can just use your judgment of how you like it. If you like it thicker, use more pecans. If you like it a little thinner, use more water. It's up to your taste. Now you can do things like add vanilla flavoring to it and some stevia if you want to sweeten it. But I like to make it plain just in case we want to use it for something else other than coffee. So that was how my cappuccino was. It was coffee with my pecan milk, some vanilla and almond flavor, and some Truvia. I love Truvia. I say that a lot, but I do. Okay, so that was pretty much my breakfast. And then I was just drinking like seltzer waters throughout the day. I had I was drinking seltzer water throughout the day. And then for dinner, I made a salad with kale and quinoa. I love quinoa. I love kale. So it was just fresh kale in a bag that I got from the grocery store. And then the quinoa was just frozen quinoa and kale in the freezer aisle at Aldi's. I know other grocery stores have it too. I just am familiar with Aldi's, so I get it from Aldi's. But it's already made. You just have to heat it up in the microwave. So I heated it up in the microwave per the instructions. I mixed it with my kale, and then for the salad dressing, I used toasted sesame oil, balsamic vinegar, and I'm not measuring anything. I'm just doing it all according to how it looks, and I don't even know where to start with trying to tell you any exact measurements because I'm a dumper. So toasted sesame oil or regular sesame oil, balsamic vinegar. I used the Goya adobo spice. I used some parsley. I used any other type of spices that was just handy that I just grabbed and just started dumping in there. One was the organic sprinkle, which literally smells like Thanksgiving in a jar. In fact, let's take a walk over to the pantry and I'll just tell you what all I put in it. So, okay, here's my spice rack. Okay, so I use this, the Goya Adobo. I use the Bragg Organic Sprinkle. Now, if you're familiar with this, this is because you probably heard of the apple cider vinegar with the mother. It's the Bragg brand. I use some of this, which I like. It's complete seasoning. I use, of course, tahini. I like this. It gives it a limey taste. I use parsley. And that's it. That's all that I use today. You know, this is not you know, just do what you want to do. And then I use this balsamic vinaigrette. Doesn't matter, any type of balsamic vinaigrette will do. Same with the sesame oil. But here's where it gets fun. I sweetened it with, where's my Truvia? Oh, here it is. I sweetened it with my Truvia. So I put 3 packs of this in there. I mean, it was a big bowl, so, you know, if you don't want it too sweet, start with 1, and then you can always add. It's kind of hard to take away. And then I put in some of this, which is pepitas or pumpkin seed, and some sunflower seed. Give it a nice crunch. Now, I put tomatoes in there. I usually put cucumber in there. I'm just all out of it. So instead of putting cucumber in there, I actually put asparagus in there today. And it tasted really good. It just, you guys, the nice thing about making these salads and stuff is you can have fun with it. You want to put, you know, yellow and red peppers in them, put peppers in them, put onions in them if you want. I don't like to eat raw onion because I don't like how it makes my breath taste. But going back to the milk, this is my milk that I made. I had like 5 mason jars. I'm down to 1, and you can see like less than 1.5 jars. I have to make some more. But, you know, that's all I ate today. I feel good. You know, I don't always have a light day like this where I just eat 1 meal. But that's one of the fun things of this Daniel fast is you're just eating in the parameters, okay? You're only eating vegetables. You're only eating beans or legumes. You're only eating nuts and seeds. You're not eating fruit. You're not eating whole grains. Not on the Daniel fast for weight loss. And you're going to see the weight come off of you. You know what? Have fun also. For Daniel fast for weight loss, because this is specifically for weight loss, not necessarily for the spiritual aspect as typically the Daniel fast is. I have this that I drink. It's the V8 Splash Diet. It does have 5 calories in it because we're not supposed to eat sugar. So this has 5 calories. It's 5 calories per an 8-ounce serving, and it is sweetened, I think, with and it's sweetened with Splenda. So is this one. I got this one too. And this is also sweetened with Splenda. It's not sweetened with sugar. This is a Daniel fast for weight loss. So if you want to do that, I'm not stopping you. If you don't want to, don't do it. I mix it with some seltzer water. I love LaCroix. So far, LaCroix are hands down my favorite ones because of the choices that I have. But this is peach pear, and then I have one that tastes like limoncello. Oh my God. It is so good. The key lime one is good too. So LaCroix, these are my best friends. They really taste good. They have a really nice flavor. And it's just seltzer water. It's not a sparkling, sugary beverage. It's seltzer water, so it's a flavored water. I love it. So, Anyhow, I don't know if I'm giving you guys some ideas or not. I haven't eaten these today, but here's some seaweed snacks that you can snack on. You can snack on pecan, you know, if you just feel like you get the munchies, snack on those. And just watch the weight fall off. You can't eat food. I mean, you can eat food. You have to be very creative and you have to plan in advance. Don't get to the point where you're starving and you don't have anything that you can go to quickly. That will set you up for failure. Set yourself up for success. Have the things already in your house that you know you can grab quickly for when you're like, oh my God, I am starving and I don't have enough food in the house. That's going to be me tomorrow because we're going through the food very quickly. So I gotta go and get some tomato sauce. Oh, there's another thing you guys can eat to make it fun. Don't forget about this. You can eat things like you can eat squashes. Butternut squash is a good option. Let me tell you what I made the other day. Not today. So this right here, can you see that? Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, that's the Bird's Eye butternut squash. All that's in it is some type of oil. Let me see. It's butternut squash, palm oil, canola oil, and salt. Guess what? I made this the same way I make sweet potato pie because I don't use eggs and stuff. I added, let me see, cinnamon and nutmeg and pumpkin spice. And some, cinnamon, nutmeg, pumpkin pie spice. And I also added turmeric. Because the turmeric spice you can't really taste, but it's very healthy. It's very good for you. And then I added some cinnamon, nutmeg, pumpkin pie spice. I added Truvia, of course, my go-to, vanilla, and almond flavoring. Oh my God, when I said it tasted so good. It proved to me that when I'm eating sweet potatoes the way I make it, it's the spices that I'm tasting. Because I could taste the spice more than I could taste the squash. But it was nice. I needed something to taste like dessert and I got it. So just trying to give you ideas. There's a lot of things you can Google to get ideas, but if I can do it, anyone can do it because I did not have to build the habit of watching what I eat because for so many years I just never had a problem. I didn't have a problem until I was 35. I think typically people start having a problem in their 40s. I started having a problem with weight when I was 35 because I had to start taking a sleeping pill. One of the side effects of the sleeping pill that I take is weight gain, and boy did I gain it rapidly. It came on with a vengeance. So because I never gained the habit, because I didn't have to, of watching what I eat, it's something that I really have to work at. And I've done it before. I know I can do it again. I'm going to make this a lifestyle change. I've committed myself to wanting to eat healthy, wanting to put things in my body that are good for me and not things that are bad for me. And also, since I've been doing this, my sleeping has improved on its own to where even though I still take a sleeping pill, I have to take half of one because if I take the full dosage, I'm going to be sleepy all day. And so I'm already doing much better just from doing the Daniel fast the regular way as I did in any of my previous videos. You can just look up Daniel fast, day 1, day 2. So it just goes to show that when you give your body the nourishment that it needs, it will repair itself. So let that be an encouragement to if anyone's having any type of issues, start by what you put in your body. You might need medicine, but you can also help yourself out just by being proactive and just giving your body what it needs. That's part of loving yourself. So I'm having fun discovering all these new foods and recipes that I can play around with. I'm going to find more things that I can do and so I can get creative so things don't get monotonous. And you guys, we're doing this together. I'm here with you to encourage you. And I will come back tomorrow and tell you how tomorrow goes. I love you guys. Bye.